Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're with me this week because I have big news. I became a Nana for the third time this week. That's right, I have a new person in my life, and his name is Griffin. Isn't he cute? I don't have him with me today, but I have to make a picture do. And isn't this a cute picture? Yeah, he's sleeping here. There is nothing more peaceful than the look of a little baby sleeping, don't you think? He looks so peaceful here. Quiet, happy. Yeah. What's that, Buzz? Pardon? Just a minute, Buzz. I'm trying to tell a story. Anyway, yeah, he was just born a few days ago, so he's tiny, tiny, tiny. And when he sleeps, he's so peaceful, and his mummy and daddy like that a lot. Yeah. What is it, Buzz? You know, the other thing is, if you grew up a long time ago, like I did in the 1960s, it was all about tie dye, bright colors, and love, and not war, and peace. And maybe you've seen this peace sign before, or this peace sign. Yeah. Buzz, what is it? What are you talking about? Take a look at this week's Beatitude. Oh, all right. Uh-huh. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Well, it looks like peace comes in a lot of different fashions, doesn't it? We can have the peace sign or peaceful babies. I wonder what other kinds of peace there could be. Maybe peace between countries, countries that aren't fighting and having wars with each other. Yeah, that's an awful situation, and we need to pray for anybody who lives in a country that doesn't have peace, right? So, what other kinds of peace? Well, I guess we could have peace with God. We would be following God, and maybe we would have peace with each other. We would be getting along with other people. Well, those are all great things. Now, the Beatitude says, Blessed are the peacemakers. So I wonder, are we supposed to do something more than just like peace and hope we have peace? What if we're called upon to be makers of peace? Wow, I wonder how we do that, or who does that. Do you think maybe this is suggesting that we, you and me, we could be peacemakers? Wow, that sounds like a pretty important job, especially if we do the job, we get to be called children of God. Well, we are children of God, we know that. So I guess maybe we should be working every day to be peacemakers. Ah, peacemakers. I wonder what the good qualities of a peacemaker are. Well, I think maybe one of the first things would be that peace rules in their own heart or in our hearts, right? And if we come into a sticky situation or there's trouble and we don't know how to make it better, we ask God for help. Yeah, I bet that's right. I bet peacemakers are also active, not passive. So they don't just sit back and wait for peace to happen, they try to make it happen themselves. Maybe they bring two sides together to talk out their differences, to try to find a peaceful solution. Maybe there are times when you can do that in the schoolyard or in your own house with your brothers and sisters. Try to bring them all together and say, we don't have to fight. We can talk about these things peacefully, and then everybody is happier. Yeah. I bet peacemakers are also pretty gentle, right? Yeah. I bet that they're very careful in the words they choose and in what they say when they're trying to help other people. And I have a feeling that maybe a peacemaker does more listening than talking. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, I bet a peacemaker is patient. Yeah, because sometimes peace takes a long time to come about. It isn't easy, and it takes practice and working at it, right? And I think sometimes maybe the peacemaker knows that this whole business of making peace can be messy and can take a long time. But maybe the peacemaker plants the seed and then lets God do the rest. Lets God help that seed to grow. Well, those are some good ideas for being peacemakers. And I think this is the perfect week to talk about making peace, because we need peace in our world, peace in our community, in our schools, in our families, and in the big world. And you may hear or see pictures of countries where there isn't a lot of peace. And remember, we've talked before about it's a pretty big task to try to find or make peace in the whole world. But you and I can act right where we are, right in the little corner where we live. We can worry about making peace among the people that are around us. We can be peaceful in our actions with other people. Will you try that this week? Awesome, I will too. And I'll keep reminding myself that we could all be as peaceful as a baby if we try really hard. Take care, my friends. Peace.